So, there's something I gotta tell you. I wasn't gonna announce it this early, but I kinda need to. Let's go to a more interesting location and talk about it, shall we? Very practical. So let's have a little chat, me and you. And if you stay until the very end, big announcement. So something that's been at the forefront of my life throughout my mid-20s, and maybe you'll relate to this because I know that I have a lot of like-minded viewers just from meeting you guys on the street, it's my value of growth. Always challenging myself in some way, progressing in my career, taking risks. And for a long time, I actually labeled myself, even in my videos, as a risk-averse person, which I've come to realize is not true at all. The distinction is I take calculated risks. I'm not rash, that's something I'm not. I will think about something for a really long time or work towards something until I have a proof of concept before going full throttle. So what risk have I been taking recently and why am I telling you this? Well, there's something I've been working on for a while. It's why I haven't been posting videos, and I was gonna wait until it was completely done before telling you guys, but that started to kind of feel like a rash risk rather than a calculated one. So I'm gonna tell you about it today. First, some context that you need. A little story time here. I have my notes. And even if you've been watching my channel for a while, this is a peek into a series of big decisions in my life over the last few years that I haven't really been open about on my channel. So before I left the corporate world of consulting to do YouTube full time after doing both for almost 3 years, I needed to have a plan because I knew that even though it made financial sense to go all in on YouTube, that could change overnight. And this is where the calculated part of taking calculated risks came into play. Because thinking through some worst case scenarios, I knew that inevitably a lot of YouTube channels kind of dry up once they've been around for a few years, or sponsors tighten their budgets when the economy slows, or worst of all, I could actually fall out of love with making videos but still feel caught in the cycle of having to make them because that's what puts food on the table. Very grateful that none of these things have happened. But my point is that the reality was, at the end of the day, I was still leaving a high-paid corporate job to do something unpredictable and unconventional without corporate benefits, without obvious upward mobility, and most notably, without a backup plan for the first time in my life. So to plan ahead, at my time of jumping ship, or actually well before that, I wrote out all of the different income streams that I thought I could reasonably start or continue to grow within 12 months of going full time. Some of them were existing income streams that I wanted to continue to grow, notably brand deals and ad revenue, and then others that I had never touched. So things like merch, one-on-one consulting, Patreon or some other membership, building a course, digital products, physical products, short-form content, lots of different options. And once I had those things laid out, I thought about another essential component, and that is what did I want to optimize for in my own life? Because in the case of my story here, I had these different revenue streams and potential directions I could go in addition to my videos, but what was I solving for? Was it the highest paycheck or having a lot of free time and flexibility, growth and learning, fulfilling work? It could be a ton of different things, and this will look different for every person, but I do think that it's pretty easy to get distracted by the first one on that list, the biggest paycheck, for obvious reasons. Money is literally necessary. Take me, I live in the most expensive city in the country. Happily by choice, of course, but I need to put food on the table like anybody else. Even still, of course, it is only one piece of the puzzle. So once you make enough to cover your wants and your needs and to feel secure, what do you really value and what type of life do you want to build? When I asked myself this when I was figuring out my rough 12-month plan, I kept coming back to this one value of mine, growth. As in continuously challenging myself, trying new things, and progressing in my career. And so keeping growth in mind as one of my top values, I knew that whatever I chose to work on next, in addition to my videos, of course, I wanted to combine the following 3 things. First, my background, specifically my years in management consulting, my journey on YouTube, and generating a 6-figure income from it after only 1.5 years on the platform. It's crazy. And my business degree from Wharton. We love to put the Ivy League degree to use where we can. What I'm good at, which I like to think is explaining things in a fun, yet clear, and easy to understand way. I hope, at least I try. 2, I'll be honest, making money because I don't know, I was thinking about it, and left to my own devices, I will start some endeavor that is revenue generating. And that has been the case since I was a little kid. Whether it was more recently flipping clothes from thrift stores online to stay busy during quarantine, or when I was really little, selling literal trash on the beach and marketing it as something you will treasure forever. Admittedly, that's before I knew what the idea of value creation was, and my dad was probably the only person to buy something
I showed this video and I wanted to see what she is announcing.
from me that day. But she was a hustler nonetheless, and we love her for it. I actually didn't appreciate how baller this picture was while I was filming this. I'm literally making the entrepreneurial hand triangle, like she's wheeling and dealing. She's making deals. And 3, making videos. And finally, what some people need and are willing to pay for. So taking all of this into account, growth and my background and what I'm good at and what I find to be really rewarding work, I am so thrilled to announce that I will be launching a course called The 6-Figure Creator, where I teach how to start and grow multiple income streams as a digital creator. And I'd love to tell you a bit more about it and get your input on a couple things, but we'll touch on that input part at the end. So the focus of the course is not just how the creator economy works and how certain things are calculated, because I have explained that before on my channel. Rather, the focus is on very tactical methods on how to generate a 6-figure plus income within the creator industry from a business and monetization perspective. So I explain exactly how to do this in painstaking detail so you actually walk away with the tools needed to do it yourself. With your own personal brand and knowledge. And in building this course, again, I'm leveraging my background in the corporate world, my business degree, but most importantly, my proven track record as a 6-figure creator in the flesh. So what will the course look like? Well, at a very high level, without giving too much away, it's broken down by revenue stream in the most common chronological order that they will come to you in your creator journey. Plus tons of extra information and tips around content strategy, essentials, and revenue diversification. A lot of buzzwords, I know, but guys, it's a lot. We'll still keep it fun and easy to understand and apply, of course, but it is a lot of information. I'm teaching everything I know on the topic, all packaged neatly in minute detail in one place, the very first time. But now to circle all the way back to the beginning of the video when I told you guys that my original plan was to make this thing kind of in silence until it was totally ready and announce it, that started to feel like not a great idea. Because as fun as it would be to have this kind of big surprise launch, ultimately my number one goal is for it to be as jam-packed with valuable, actionable information as it possibly can be, and to tailor to what you guys actually want in it as much as I can. So I would love your input. First of all, input on if you'd even be interested in enrolling in a course like this, in which case you can join the waitlist for it by clicking the link in my description below. It'll give you early access to course information and the launch date. Plus, I may or may not be giving an early bird discount to people on that waitlist. And then of course, input on specifically what you would want me to include in the course. I do think I've made it quite thorough so far, but want to make sure I'm covering all of my bases because I'm building it for you at the end of the day, so absolutely want to give you a say in what goes into it. So once you join the waitlist, you'll then have access to a form where you can tell me any suggestions you might have, what you want to see in the course. I will personally read each and every response in detail and take them all into consideration as I'm refining and finalizing the content. With that, I am so thrilled to be working on such a big, lofty project. I mean, it's been more challenging than I could have ever imagined to have such a big blank canvas, but the pieces are coming together and your input is only going to help. So thank you guys for being here. Whether you've watched me for years or this is your first time here, it's an absolute dream come true that this is my job and that's because of you. So thank you. More details coming soon. So keep an eye out, subscribe, thumbs up so you don't miss it. And until next time, Turtle out. Can you tell I need an arts and crafts outlet? I need a pillow for my knees because I for some reason thought this was a good idea to do on hardwood floors. And I'm getting old. Why do I make fulfillment look like it's lame? It's awesome. I don't know. I just wanted to do something in cursive.
I am here, yes. What's up, Hong? It's 10 p.m. Nice. Pretty late. It's 5 here. did I have come for so long? Yeah, haven't seen you in a while. Miss you, yeah, Juan. Miss you too, always. Yesterday I was streaming alone. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, it's always nice to have at least someone. I'm just watching this video. I'm going to watch a video that I made my birthday last year when I turned 26, and today I turned 27, so I will watch the video, think a little bit about what has changed in this year, and make a video. Honey is here. No, he is not. I think he's not going to be here for like 2 weeks or something like this, because he's at his mom's house. He has traveled. I think maybe less time, but I think he's probably like traveling right now. What are you watching? A video from this girl. She was a consultant. When my home is raining. Here it is sunny and hot. All rain every day in all people Asia. So is it sun or night? It night. What? Yeah, I know it's rainy season. Well, I didn't know what rainy season was, but I guess maybe it is rainy season there. Hey, are you sad and quick? I am sad, quick. What do you mean by quick? I went to the pool today. Swimming. it's really hot, right? It gets hot in my room because I have the computer, I have 3 monitors, I have the window open but the door closed, so there is not a lot of air that can flow, and yeah, there is a lot of heat radiating. I just quick to, like quick is sad. I don't know what you mean by quick. Quick means fast. Oi. What's up, Cuadro? How's it going? Right now, like the title says, watching a video, but I was watching another video before, so I'm making a comment before watching the video that I wanted to watch. Because, yeah, it was my 26th birthday last year, so I'm going to watch that video, and then I will make the video of my 27th birthday, because it's today. Are you simping again? Meh. I don't think so. She has a boyfriend, I think. She's making a video announcing a course. So I think she could, like, her course is probably good in the sense, like, in the course context, it's probably good because she's a good teacher and in the, like, she presents information in a great way. Should exist, you do present information in a very good way. On courses about being a YouTuber because content creator is she hot? It's hot here, and she, well, you can judge for yourself. I've mixed thoughts on courses being a YouTuber. Yeah, basically, I was expecting her course, and your announcement reinforces the good. Nice. So it's not so it's not that much of a surprise to me, but you're respecting it for several reasons. But your announcement reinforces the good reasons why it should exist. You to present to know. So there's a high chance you could provide value. No. We'll see. I've made because if the value proposal has to be defined either by dollar that it costs you / dollar that you make back, because value proposal in courses is usually defined either by dollar that it costs you, in which case the title of the course is IMO misleading, because promising randos who are not as hardworking as you haven't studied where you have studied, haven't lived in the city you lived. Etc. Oh shit, what's wrong with my iPad? Yeah, I lot to work. Cuadro. No, Cuadro, she not hot. No, Cuadro, she not hot. I mean, is anyone here? I am. I see you, that's right. You heard. Oh, all people is gone. No, I'm still here. Yeah, basically, I've mixed thoughts on courses, right? On the one hand, like if the course is defined by in courses a way I see it defined is by common for like sales type shit type stuff where you're where the thing you learn is supposed to make you back money, in which case I'd distrust the claims like the title of the course. IMO a bit misleading because promising randos who are not as hardworking as you, blah 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 blah, etc. They too can achieve 6 figures. Other way I see it defined is more in a more vague way. And in many cases, no, I think I missed the people. Oh, this it's kind of tea, but for cold. No, just drinking. Hello, third person. I am writing a comment right now. I will watch a video later, and after that, I will make a video. Maybe I will send the comment later. No, I'm going to send the comment now. I'm not going to be swayed by your persuasion, sorry. We'll see about saturation. I think it's possible that I've mixed shots on courses because of the way value proposal goes in courses. If they're defined as if it's defined as I'm not these courses in Ali Abdal does a decent job of separating these things in his own course. In his presentation of his course. Like just education, time saving, etc. If you finish. Anyway, I am going to get my clothes, I guess. What you just got for 21 minutes? That's not long. Only long it was the 1 hours. If you finish, I am be back. I don't understand what you said. I guess that I am streaming for short years. I will probably only stream for an hour and change. Other ways is defined is in a more vague way, like just education, time saving. Is more palatable, but then you really have to highlight where it differs from the stuff that is already out there. Mostly the free stuff. I mean, the other courses the free stuff. the free stuff, no matter how much work you've put in, etc. So that the balance though are you here? I am here. By the way, I am going to put this letter. Boop. I see like one was AI or robot. Why do you mean? Sorry. Oh, you're awake. What that? What? Oh, that's a lot of work to say. Just what are you doing, basically? You were from Cambodia, right? I watched a video about Cambodia the other day. Apparently, there are a lot of Chinese people in Cambodia. Like, there is a lot of Chinese infrastructure and all this. And like a lot of Chinese investment and Chinese people buying real estate and all that. Interesting. China, heck, and why am I feeling? It looked like Japanese cheese. It looked like this Japanese cheese. It looked like this. Bro, what are you saying? How do you call money when it's like expendable? Disposable. Disposable cash. Okay, now onto the title of the video. I'm 26 now, and I want to make a video about being 26 years. I don't know why. I think I remember. This tweet. This, would you rather go back in time to age 20 with the knowledge you have now, or have $50 million and stay the age you are? And I'm like, fuck, I'm 26. Like, what difference does it make, right? And essentially, that's like one of my thoughts about being 26, that I literally don't feel as different as I was when I was 22. I literally feel essentially the same, because not much has progressed, I guess, in any sense of the word, in any part. I guess I got my degree, which I should have when I was 22, I guess. So, fuck. I don't know. Yeah, when I was 22, my 22nd birthday, I celebrated it in Germany. I was in Germany with some friends there, in my Erasmus, some friends from that Erasmus, and yeah, it was nice. I think I had breakfast at midnight. I purposefully like took a croissant or something like that and played. Yeah, I had breakfast at midnight because this song 22 by Taylor Swift goes like breakfast at midnight, and yeah, so we did the thing, to do the thing, and I did that. And also because when you turn 22, it's like it's at midnight, right? So yeah, I did that, but I did it just in the bathroom by myself, I think. And yeah, because it was another friend's birthday from there, and in his bathroom, because we were doing it in his dorm. Did you talk AI? Shoot, sorry, I said Chinese. Eat Chinese. Ah, okay, cheese Chinese, vale, okay. I'll be back. Not toning to miss it. And yeah, the dorm had like a common area, so I went to the bathroom alone to have my birthday, because we were doing, I think, I'm not sure if I joined celebration or just for him, I forgot. But yeah. And then I think maybe in the evening or maybe there, we had some kind of 20-second cake for me, and I think I still have the notes for that. There must be a picture somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, I guess like from that birthday on, essentially every birthday has been worse than that one, and every year since that one has been essentially pretty bland, with like not a lot of things going on, very slow years, with I guess the only progress, if it can be called that way, if such a thing exists in one's course of life, and it's not just simply navigating what you're given, then it's all fucking internal progress, I guess. And since I know what's internally here, I can tell you that essentially not a lot of progress has been done in any kind of sense of the word progress or whatever. This kind of shadow shit or exploring your own shadow, listening to whatever the fuck. There's not been a lot of that. There's been, I guess, a lot of surface of that, but not a lot of advancement on the things that hang me up or whatever. The same shit that worried me 4 years ago still worries me now, and the same shit that made me sad 4 years ago still makes me sad now. And yeah, essentially, I don't know. But if I've grown as a person in the last 4 years, I can't tell. And some good things have happened since then. I've kept friends. I guess I made them. I made new ones. I guess this year basically because because the other two I didn't. But yeah, that's it from that. Like materially, very little different. Just without the pressure of school, but which was kind of this pressure hanging over, but still not a crushing pressure, but still something that loomed around. I had that, and now that's gone, but I still feel like I have it because I don't have a job, so I don't have money. So essentially, my mobility is kind of reduced in that way. But I don't fucking want a job. I don't know. Like, I guess maybe the conversation has shifted a little bit from I have to finish the degree so I can get a job to now not me realizing I don't want the job. I don't know. I get the conversation has evolved, but there has been no end to the conversation. The open loops that I had 4 years ago are still open loops now, and the new open loops are like retarded. Well, not retarded. I was thinking of like cleaning my room, for example. It's like what kind of fucking open loop is that? And it's like, is there nothing more going on in my life than fucking that shit? There's a couple things cooking, but I don't know. It's not like it's all too early and to tell, yeah, to see if my grand vision will be realized. Those are the things I think about when I change age numerically, I guess. Fucking everything is the same, but I'm just 1 year older, and it looks worse on paper on some people. Now, according to the government of Madrid, I'm no longer young, so I have to pay money that I could ask for or whatever, or could work for, but I don't fucking want to. I don't know. Didn't make no sense. I was complaining about this video, shut up. But I don't want to. And I say I don't want to, and I don't even know if I don't want to. Like, my job isn't that bad, everyone has it. I just don't want to be like
Okay, I'm back.
Like,
Welcome back.
I get it, fucking. Like, my job isn't that bad, everyone has it. I just don't want to be like everyone. I guess is my point. But I get it, fucking. Everyone's different or whatever. And even if I didn't have a job and just had a company, I would be like one of those thugs who have a company. Like, it's not that fucking revolutionary. It's just having a company. You know, it's not escaping the rat race. It's like fucking having a company. It's not being enlightened. It's just having a company. I don't know why. I guess I'm just lazy already. I just feel like nothing happens. And like I can't do anything for shit to happen, even though that's a lie, obviously. But I guess I'm just scared to make shit happen. And I don't even know what I would make happen. Wait, did I show the tweet? Did I show this tweet? Like, this is the tweet I wanted to show before. When I say like 20 years old or whatever, this is the tweet I meant. Like, would you rather go back to time age 20 with the knowledge you have now, or have 50 million as the age you are? And yeah, but I don't know if I would go, if I, like what I would be doing differently if I went back to 20, aside from money stuff, for example, buy Bitcoin or whatever, like buy Tesla stock. Like, aside from that type of bullshit, I don't know what I would do differently. It's like, yeah, I don't know, yeah. Like, if there's no mind games or multiverse type shit or whatever, like, essentially, if I get to keep the relationships I made, like, you know, it's dumb, but, like, every relationship I've had until now, in every sense of the word, like, for example, my friends from college are because I went to college or whatever, or my friends from Twitter are because I spent like 12 hours a day on Twitter because I wasn't waiting my life, because I was waiting my life because I had so much free time, you know. So, you know, if I could go back and fix shit without that shit going bust, you know, because I don't want to lose the things I have now, and I don't want to do like this replacing thing, like this replacing people I know now who I like with people I could that could be better or whatever in some kind of status way when I don't really give a shit about that, you know. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I also like, I don't know, I like this kind of buying time thing, and I would like to buy time. I guess like this question is kind of like, do you think you can make 50 million more than 50 mil in 6 years? In my 6 years, right, with the extra knowledge you have, and my thing is probably not, so I wouldn't do that from a monetary point of view, but you know, those extra 6 years, like, are probably interesting, and you probably would like to have extra 6 years of youth, in some kind of sense, arbitrarily, I guess. Because you want to fucking learn Taekwondo.
What is behind you?
22 instead of learning.
What do you mean? So is something wrong? Are you sad and alone? I see your eye. My eye. I mean, I am sad and alone always, yes. But that's not much different than every other day I am sad and alone, I guess. What do you mean this? This is just a jacket. Or do you mean like the chroma key? It's a video. This is a video. This is the video that's in the title, Being 26. It's a video of me when I turned 26 years old. Or do you mean that? That is just a sign I have for new people who come in. I don't know, in case I am quiet and someone is new and sees, so they see that and write, hey, what are you doing? So I can explain. More or less. It's a stupid idea. Hasn't worked ever so far. When you're fucking 42, or because you want to, I don't know, travel and go fucking somewhere, or because you want to, I don't know, I forget things, like backpack, go through Europe, walking, the Camino de Santiago, I head out, people do that shit, I don't know. And I just know, I said, I don't know, like fucking 30 billion times in this fucking video, but like the things I just said the most are like fucking, and I don't know, so, fuck, I don't know. I don't know, also, this, I guess, fits into the Succession video I think I have uploaded earlier than this one, because I will upload that one first and then this one, but in that Succession video I talk about Succession, the show, and how some things, blah, 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 but yeah, one of the things that I like, well, not that I like, or I don't know, that I've noticed from the show, or I guess learned, or whatever, or like realized, I don't know, substitute whatever the fuck you want for that word, for the word to learn, but what I've learned from the show is that, I don't know, I guess like fucking money is just people, you know, money is kind of like 90% people, 10% of things, maybe the percentages are different, maybe it depends on what kind of shit you're on, but it's like, it's all people, at the end of the day, like if I get money somehow, it will be for people, and I don't know, I find people so fucking hard, like starting from myself, and then going from everyone else, it's just too hard, I don't know what I said, maybe I have to work out these days. I think I said something about money being people, and then I wanted to say something about, how money is people, and that it's all people in the end. Yeah, the richer you are, the more money you have, like the less you can trust people apparently, but the more you can buy people, so yeah, you can buy the things that people do, and you can buy people's time, but you can't buy them, and if you don't have money, you sometimes can get people, like them, but sometimes you can't, and you also don't have fucking money, so it fucking sucks because you don't have shit, and shit is always, at the end of the day, like things plus people, so you're fucked. I don't know, that was the first thing I said, and then I said another thing. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. So when it's hotter outside, it kind of is hotter outside, but inside it gets pretty hot. That has to do with birthdays, and that, yeah. Yeah, and I guess that it has to do with birthdays, because I remember that people are fucking difficult to myself, I can exclude myself from that, and that reminds me, it was my birthday, and somehow people, whatever, and what was the other thing? Yeah, that I fucking spent my birthday watching this show, so it makes sense to connect it to that, because that was the thing I did during my 26th birthday, like the activity I spent 9 hours doing was watching this fucking show. I also went for cake, I had cake and all that, and it was good. But yeah, essentially the main thing I did that day was like watching this fucking show. I don't know, I guess I'm just, fuck, if I think of something else I will upload it tomorrow. I think we should anymore. This doesn't make any sense, this is a 100 video series, whatever, video 26, some thoughts out loud, I don't know, I'm doing so many thoughts out loud, I have to record them, and have them up there. Yeah. Wait, I'm going to go for a walk. So loud, I have to record them and have them up there. Yeah. Wait, I'm going to go for a walk. Okay, I'm going to record the video now, so I'm going to remove this visibility. Let's see, normal. ChatGPT. It's my birthday and I'm recording a video. Can you make a background for it? The title is Being 27. I came up with a better title before. It was something like Being 27? No. "27 and nothing changes," or something like this. 27 and nothing changes. Maybe I will just take away the fucking green screen. Maybe it's a green screen out type video today.
propiedades, filtros, croma, quitar, cerrar. I do this. And if I do this, can you see? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, now you can hear me, right? I can't hear it. Oh, okay. Okay, yes, you were saying. Sorry, now it's fixed. Now it's fixed. I removed you because I'm going to read the script. Well, the script, kind of the pointers of the video. But yeah, thank you for saying it. Sorry for not listening to you. Right now, I am no longer. I'm going to again not read you. Okay, I'm going to record. 27 and nothing changes. $27 and nothing changes. I was going to call this video Being 27 in honor of my past video called Being 26, but I thought that was a better title because it kind of more clearly explains what the video is about. Also, you can watch the video Being 26 because this video is going to be almost similar to that, or like almost a copy of the video, because as I said in the title, nothing changes in respect to my 26th birthday. So yeah, the theme of this video is that nothing changes. Well, a couple of things have changed, but those of the things that have changed are so minor, or their impacts are so minimal, or whatever. You will understand. Yeah, so basically in that video that I mentioned before, I say that being 26 feels exactly the same as being 22, and I agree. After 22, 23, I have felt very similar, especially since COVID. You can see more of what I mean in that video, but yeah, basically it's that since COVID, everything has been the same, every year has been the same. If there has been any progress, like basically in my material conditions, okay, I'm still living with my parents, I'm still blah 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 blah, those same things. No job, even though I'm no longer studying, and I had been studying for a couple of years, it felt like I wasn't doing anything with my life, that kind of thing, and that still holds up in being 27. Some of the things that I mentioned there were like, if there has been any progress at all, it has all been internal, and because I am inside me, I can tell you that there's not a lot of progress. And I mentioned open loops, aka the things that worry me and the things that I should get taken care of, etc., are either ridiculous or they are still open loops for a long time. For example, the work thing, that kind of thing. For example, languages, music, blah blah blah. Those kind of things are all more or less at the same level that they have been. I have not progressed in any skill to a relevant degree, you could say. And I saw some of the open loops that I had, for example, in interpersonal relationships or like family, where some of the open loops that I mentioned, well, I didn't mention them, but I wrote them on a note, and they are still open loops. And yeah, also the open loops that are new, because I do get new open loops that open, I guess, and those open loops are still even though I literally said this same sentence, like I am reading out of the timestamps of the old video, and I like it literally applies for this, right? It's like if there is any seemingly amount of progress in my life, then it stalls and remains open as this kind of open loop that I have not been able to close or managed to turn into something positive for my life or positive for anyone's life or positive for the world or whatever, right? Then there I mentioned that I had some things cooking, and then I said something like, but it's too early to tell, or the grand vision, blah blah blah, right? It is some grand vision that I have not been able to like implement in short things, right? And I could copy that and say similarly that I feel similarly, but in that case I think that I'm not even cooking anything. Like I'm now not cooking anything. I still think about the things that I could be cooking in that way, but I realize that I cannot even say that I'm cooking anything because it's false. So yeah, I'm now not even. I guess you could say that I have improved in awareness of now being able to say that I am not cooking anything. But I think it's worse because when I felt like I was cooking things, I felt like I was. Sorry. I'm recording a video. No, I'm not okay, but they mentioned. Well, I didn't mention them, but I wrote them on a note. And yeah, even though I literally applies for and remains open, positive for anyone's life or positive for the right. Positive for my life or positive for anyone's life or positive for the world or whatever, right? Then there I mentioned that I had some things cooking, and then I said something like, but it's too early to tell, or in that case now not cooking, but I realized that I cannot even say that I'm cooking anything because it's false. So yeah, I'm now not even. I guess you could say that I have improved in awareness of now being able to say that I am not cooking anything. But I think it's worse because when I felt like I was cooking things, I felt like I was. I felt like I was having some life or having something to look forward to, and now I feel like those things I was looking forward to are not, like, I cannot accomplish them, or I don't see any way of accomplishing them. So I'm like, what is the point? Then in that video, I show this tweet and I say something like, I wouldn't know what, well, I say what is written there because this is from last year, 20th of July 2023, as you can see. Fuck, I don't know what I would do if I went back to 20. I don't feel such an aversion to it as you, because she wouldn't want to go back. But if there is no mind games multiverse type shit, I might just go back and change some things. I like enough things about the present to just fucking take 50 million. I think I have gone downwards in that sense. I like less things about the present now, so there are some things that 50 million about the present that 50 million would solve, obviously, like the job thing and all that. But there are some that it wouldn't. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think but I also, I'm not sure what I would do if I went back to 20 years old. So I have a couple of things that I'm thinking about related to that kind of internal progress that I've mentioned before. But that's it. And yeah, last year I ended with some kind of reflection of the Succession TV show, like money is just people, basically. You can watch that if you want. I still more or less agree with that, but that was like some minor reflection. I have talked about that reflection, I guess, in different ways in this channel. Like more recently, for example, I made a video called "All My Problems Are Social" or something like that, where I mentioned that. And yeah, that part hasn't changed. I mentioned that because I was watching a TV show on my birthday and I ate cake. I ate cake this year today. Today I went to the pool. I didn't watch that show, and I walked at the evening. Then I now go to the pool and swim. So I guess that thing has changed. But yeah. But yeah, I could elaborate on more things. I could, I guess, complain more about the state of affairs, or I could talk about some of the things that I'm thinking. I guess maybe to give something concrete, because I have been very not concrete for the moment. I guess in the open loops that I had, one of them was job, and like I guess the biggest and the one where more or less all of the others rest, I guess, right? Now I am thinking of, I guess there I mentioned a lot that I didn't want a job. Now I guess in this year of progress, I have gone from not wanting a job to wanting it and not getting it so many times that I've given up. So I am going to look for a job, I guess. Right? Now I wouldn't say that I don't want one. Now I will say that the things that I want and the things that I can get seem to be at odds with each other. And I have done the process of lowering my wants a lot, to be honest. Right? And yeah, that's basically it. So I guess the direction where I am going is mostly focused on that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm saying anymore. Sorry, I'm ending the video. Bye. Okay, back to streaming. Oops, sorry for the noises. Okay, where did I leave? More or less like 50. No, I can't hear. Okay, for around there. Hey, what about 2025? I don't know. I guess job, right? That is the only thing I'm thinking for 2025. Like, that is the main priority. And I don't know. The problem is that I don't see anything. I don't know. You can cook, Kwan. You feeling sad? I see what you're looking. Just came back. What the fuck happened? Are you okay? I read that already. Okay. Oh, now I'm feeling bad. Oh, what's wrong? Is something bad happened? Nothing bad in concrete. It's not a happening thing. No, this is bad. This is bad. You got no money. Very true. No, it can't be true. Don't. This is bad. No. Sad face, sad face, sad face. Cake. Yes, I had cake. Good cake, to be honest. I know what you're feeling, Juan. Job, don't tell me your job is failed. Yes, I have said this already a lot of times. Listen to Bois Duvet. I know that song. It's like the Lane song, right? You need a fresh breath of air. I've taken many fresh breaths of air, to be honest. I need other things, and this song might. But yeah, I will listen to it. Neither do I, Juan. I've been rotting and quite scared. You're not alone. Yeah. That's sad, to be honest, but yeah, I guess. It'd be like that. Anyways, I'm ending stream now. I will listen to the song. And yeah, goodbye.